And so you think about this. I actually got a job at the school before I got my degree. Now you want to say, okay, what happened after you got your degree? Nada. Because they're always raising the goalposts. See, with us, it started off as, hey, you need an associate's degree to work certain jobs that weren't backbreaking jobs, driving jobs, digging jobs, labor jobs, whatever. So they say, oh, no, you need a bachelor's degree, right? So the standard for a while was a bachelor's degree, so we get the bachelor's degree. They moved the goalposts again. Well, you need a master's degree. Most of the people that work here need a master's degree. So why do you think you have enough education? You have enough education to work that job, this job, any other job. But systematically, they're doing this. I'm only speaking to myself because, hey, I got the receipts. And anytime that I show up and I try to get one of these jobs that are management or supervisory level, the latest one was about typing, which wasn't even off that much. But they said, oh, come and try to get you typing up. I said, oh, I got to type perfect. I got to type perfect to get this job. So just this is what I'm saying, education. I'm going to just tell you the difference between educations and certifications. Now, I told you I did that wildland firefighter for 4 years. Certification. 5-mile hike, the test, straight up, straight down. Straight. And so I'm on the second lap. I believe I told you this before. And one of the dudes I messed with, he passed it up and stopped. He said, hey. He said, you He said, yeah, what you try to run everybody out of the thing? You ain't gonna make it, man. This about, we got it 5 times. He said, man, you gonna make it, just slow yourself down and hike, because at that time I didn't have that much experience in hiking. A track, I could run, I got stamina, I got wind. So I know I could make it. But this is different because this plays with gravity. And then my legs was getting heavy and all of that. So long story short, I passed. I come in like 7th out of 40. And we down there, we chopping it up, certification. I made more money wildland firefighting one season than I did in 10, 15 years of my education. So you got to think about when that happens, you're going to scrap that, throw that out the window. I'm like, shoot, I'll do that. That's dangerous, and that won't last. What if I hurt my back, knee, break my ankle, whatever? Workman's comp, then it's over. Then I gotta go back to finding another career, because that's a dangerous, hazardous job. And so you gotta think about, that. So I just wanted to point that out to you that, yeah, people say, oh, well, you get your education, you're going to make a lot of money. I'm here. I can tell you, it is hard to get in them doors. I'm still knocking. That's why I'm doing this. Because I lived through all this stuff. And I have a lot to share. I have a lot of experiences to share about this very thing and how it is systematically moved. So my certifications, maybe more money ever than my education did. Anything I put together, my independent businesses, whatever that I did, had nothing to do with the degree, but I'm not going to take anything away from being educated, having knowledge, common sense, things of that nature. Because if you just put it in a context as a piece of paper and you say, hey, I got this bachelor's degree, nobody don't care. What are you doing? How are you using that degree, and how are you even putting it to work? That's the main thing. And just to give you the percentage of college graduates who secure a job after graduation can vary widely based on factors such as economy, the field of study, geographic location. As recent reports, around 70 to 80% of college graduates typically find employment within 6 months to a year after graduation. However, the number can fluctuate with certain degrees and industries seeing higher employment rates than other. Hogwash. And they put 70 to 80% so you can feed the machine. It's not 70 or 80%. You know this by C19. Because C19, after I got my degree, guess what? C19 came. So I didn't have the ability to have that 6 months grace period where I could find a job, because once again, lightning strikes. And so now I'm like, oh, well, what is my other? Oh, I had this commercial license with the other skill. Oh, they what? Yeah, they letting people work. Let's go. I immediately transformed, and that's, and I don't want to say that, but that's how it's systematically set up. Education, right there. As soon as I get it, 6 months, boom, I'm gonna be somewhere, some job doing something. C19, bam, 2025, and so I go over to NAMI. I actually apply for a job. So they say, hey, you want to come to this peer-to-peer class? They're having this peer-to-peer class and things. You know something, a little bit about peer-to-peer, the class. I said, oh yeah, sure, yeah. See how you like it. We'll discuss whatever. This is. I'm just like, oh, okay. But because I'm a knowledge seeker and I just like to get the grit of it, like, yeah, let's see what this is. So I got it and I liked it, loved it, facilitated the classes. But I actually went there for a job. And did you know she has not even talked about that? Even though I do get paid for leading the peer-to-peer classes and doing the classes, but I did that myself, so I ended up saying, hey, there should be something. They already had it in place, but you got to be proactive with doing it. Education. So I knocked on that door. They kind of left me in the lobby. I'm still in the lobby, waiting. Oh, is he back? The manager back? When are you going to talk? Oh, he on vacation? Oh, okay. Well, I'm here. I'm waiting. Education. Right? Because it just seems like they all decide that you shouldn't be doing this. Right? Right? So I go do that, get the certification, do that. And I've been getting many other certifications, peer certifications. Like I told you, the peer specialist thing is the new thing. I got that. And along with having some education qualifications. And I just want to say this, and this ain't no slight. I'm not down in education and programs. I think there's a lot of great schools. There's a lot of great functions. There's a lot of things that move smoothly and all of that. I will tell you systematically, ones that are targeted, they have a whole set of schools. They seem like they're all fake rubber companies. Run you through there, you do the curriculum, and then you realize that, is this really the curriculum? They done take your money. Now you have a degree, right? But you don't really have much education. And I believe that's the problem. And I was just thinking about this because I was about to close out, but I believe that's the problem. I believe they watered it down. I believe they brought the standards down. And I believe they turned it into a commercial funneling thing, allegedly, because it's more profitable to do that. If they actually could use these things and get a job, because that's the reason we do this. Ones of us that can still think, have our mind, being able to articulate and do it, be in front of people, social communication, social interaction, all of that stuff, make deals, be able to come, have problem solving, all of that. That's all a part of being management, all of that stuff. So I have my industry, I have my BB, I have other businesses that I've run. And if I didn't have a certain level of education, I couldn't do it. So there's no slight to that. It's just how it's set up is that you really got to be driven, really got to have a career, know what you got to do, social interaction, social communication, have people on your back, network. That way, when you get done with the degree, that you can get out there, you can get you a job. Because if you just get to just say, because I'm going to tell you, I got mine and I immediately was going to go get a C19. Boom, just like that. Like, man, you got bad luck. No, I don't. I don't have bad luck. This is systematically, structurally set up. I am who I am, and I'm push and keep doing what I'm doing because I enjoy doing it, and I do it in a way where you really got to be on point. You really got to know what's up. I'm not doing it any other way. Because we in 20. That's right. We're going to conclude with anything that you do, education, certification, or degrees. Make sure that it's going down the same road. Because they will separate that stuff. It's like when you have a degree, they say, hey, do you got the 60 or 80 hour alcohol and substance abuse training certificate? And you think to yourself, man, I just went 4 or 5 years of school. Couldn't they have given it to me? So that's the thing what I'm saying about all this 100% guarantee you'll get a job. Hook, line, and sinker. Where do I sign up? You know, always move that over. John, so I try to get as many of this stuff as I can so I can go off the checklist. They say, hey, yep. They're like, you gonna keep going? You trying to find a reason to say no? Education, degree, certification. Episode 27. Till next time.